The rain was so heavy that cars could barely see 10 feet ahead. Most drivers pulled over, some turned back, others simply waited. But one small red hatchback remained stranded on the shoulder of a lonely highway. Its hazard lights blinked through the storm. Inside sat 2 young women, both soaked from trying to wave for help. Dozens of vehicles passed. Nobody stopped. Not because they were cruel, because nobody wanted to get out into the storm. Almost 40 minutes later, an old pickup truck slowed beside them. The driver rolled down his window, 37. Work jacket, oil-stained jeans, hands rough from years of fixing engines. A child sat quietly in the passenger seat wearing headphones and reading a comic book. The man smiled politely. Need help? The 2 women looked relieved. One laughed nervously. We've been waiting forever. He parked behind their car, turned on his emergency lights, then looked at the little boy. I'll be right back. The boy nodded. Okay, Dad. The women watched as the man walked into the pouring rain carrying nothing more than a small toolbox. He opened the hood, looked for less than 30 seconds, then smiled. I think I found it. One of the women looked surprised. Already? He nodded. Loose battery terminal. She blinked. That's it. He laughed. Sometimes the biggest problems have the smallest causes. Within 5 minutes, the engine started. Both women cheered. One reached for her purse. Please let us pay you. The man immediately shook his head. No, she insisted. You stopped in the middle of a storm. He smiled. I'd hope someone would do the same for my son one day. The little boy watched proudly from inside the truck. The women thanked him again. The man simply waved, then drove away into the rain. That should have been the end. It wasn't. 3 days later, the same pickup truck pulled into a local grocery store. The man stepped out carrying a shopping basket. As he walked through the produce section, someone called out, "Excuse me." He turned around. The same 2 women stood there smiling. He looked surprised. You found your way home. One laughed. Thanks to you. The other held up a small paper bag. We've been hoping we'd see you again. He smiled politely. I'm glad everything worked out. She shook her head. No, we wanted to properly thank you. She handed him the bag. Inside was homemade banana bread, a handwritten note, and a small toy car for his son. He looked surprised. You remembered him? The woman smiled. He was the only kid smiling in a thunderstorm that evening. The little boy couldn't stop playing with the toy. He asked, Dad, are those your friends? The father laughed. I just met them. The boy smiled. They seem nice. Weeks passed. Life returned to normal. Then one Saturday morning, someone knocked on the front door. The father opened it. The 2 women stood outside carrying gardening gloves. He looked confused. What happened? One smiled. We heard the community center needs volunteers. The father nodded. It does. She grinned. We thought maybe you'd be there. He laughed. I usually help every weekend. Together. They painted walls, fixed playground benches, served meals. The little boy spent the afternoon teaching neighborhood children how to fly paper airplanes. At lunch, one of the women quietly asked, Can I ask you something? He nodded. Why did you stop that night? He thought for a second, then answered honestly. My son was watching. She looked confused. He smiled. If I drove away. Pause. He'd remember that. Silence. The words stayed with both women. Months later, the volunteers had become close friends. People joked they looked like family. One afternoon, the community center organized a fundraiser. The father repaired broken bicycles for children. The 2 women organized food tables. The little boy proudly handed out bottled water. Near sunset, one elderly volunteer smiled and whispered, You 3 make a good team. Everyone laughed. The father looked embarrassed. One of the women smiled. Actually, she looked at the other woman. We've been meaning to ask you something. He looked confused. She smiled warmly. Would you and your son like to have dinner with us this Friday? The little boy answered before his father could. Yes. Everyone laughed. The father rubbed the back of his neck. I guess that's settled. Dinner became another dinner. Then weekend picnics. Then birthday celebrations. No one rushed anything. No dramatic promises. No perfect movie moments. Just kindness growing into trust. One evening, the little boy looked around the dinner table. Then quietly asked, "Can I say something?" Everyone nodded. He smiled. "I like it when people come back." The room became silent. One of the women reached across the table and gently held his hand. "We're glad we did." Years later, people often asked how they all met. The father always smiled before answering. They said their car broke down. One of the women laughed. "No," she looked at him. "Our lives did." Then she smiled. "And you fixed both." Welcome to DarkInk Stories. Subscribe for more unforgettable stories.